Last year, you made a powerful statement saying the reason people are watching women's basketball is not just because of one player, but because of you too. A year later, do you feel like you're
Next question.
Yeah, we'll move on. Thank you. Move on to Zoom. ESPN, please unmute.
Hey everyone, it's KC back with another video. Today we're talking about Angel Reese and her final preseason game against the Minnesota Lynx. And heads up, stick around, because there's a surprise coming later that you won't want to miss. Let's look at how she did. In 25 minutes on the court, Reese made just 2 of her 8 shots. Not the most efficient night. But here's the interesting part. She hit 6 out of 8 free throws. She also had 3 rebounds, 5 assists, and didn't turn the ball over once. On the downside, she did pick up 5 fouls and ended the game with 10 points. Now, some people are already being critical, but here's what caught my eye. Under the new coaching staff, Reese spent a lot more time out on the perimeter. That's not really her style. She's not known for shooting from long range. Could she improve that over time? Maybe. But for now, it's clearly not her strength. It's going to be interesting to watch how this plays out. Now let's talk about how Chicago can make this work. Because I've said it before, and I'll say it again. If someone's going to control the paint for the Sky, it has to be Camila Cardoso. That's her role. Angel Reese, while listed as a power forward, plays best near the rim, but she's not the player you build your inside scoring around. If you're putting her out at 20-25 feet from the basket, you're not really using her where she's most effective. The big challenge for the Sky is finding the right balance, getting the most out of Angel's energy and skills while cutting back on the things that don't help. Let's be honest, her game still has some rough spots, and that's a big reason we're having this conversation. Last season, Reese led the league in shot attempts right under the basket, but she also had the lowest shooting percentage in that area. That's a tough combination. You never want the least efficient finisher taking the most shots close to the hoop. As a teammate, a fan, or especially a coach, that's frustrating. That kind of decision-making can cost people their jobs. Just ask Teresa Weatherspoon. And let's be honest, these issues don't just affect one player. They might have even played a part in someone like Chennedy Carter getting pushed out of the league. It's all connected. Now, a lot of you probably remember the buzz around Angel Reese trying to improve her jump shot. I talked about it in a previous video, the moment she had Lisa Leslie on her podcast. Lisa didn't hold back. She told Angel straight up, "I'll fix that for you. We're going to get it right." That moment got people talking. Not long after, we started seeing clips of Angel working out with Lisa at Unrivaled. I actually broke those down in a separate video. You could see Lisa making some changes to Angel's shooting form. But to keep it real, Angel still looked like the same shooter. To be fair though, there's a difference between missing good shots and having bad form altogether. And in Angel's case, we're not just seeing a slump. This is about trying to rebuild her jumper from the ground up. And she's doing that as a professional, in real WNBA games, under serious pressure. That's not something you fix overnight. When you're in a real game, your body relies on muscle memory. It's just how it works. No matter how much you've practiced in the off-season, if the fundamentals weren't solid from the start, it's going to show. And that brings us to now. Preseason is here, the lights are on, and honestly, we're still seeing a lot of the same struggles. That's not even a knock on Angel. It's just the reality of trying to fix your mechanics this late in your career. So, let's take a look at what we saw from her this time. That first shot looked more like a prayer. She doesn't seem confident even shooting from just a foot away. It's honestly kind of hard to watch. Okay, here she is bringing the ball up the floor. That shot was close, but still didn't drop. And on defense, rough. She got beat on the perimeter pretty badly. Haley Van Lith had a nice pass in there, but Angel missed the layup. And honestly, that extra dribble she took probably cost her the bucket. Watching her drive from beyond the arc, it's just not working. I'm not saying she can't help space the floor. Modern bigs have to do that. But you've got to bring more than this. Right now, it's just not solid basketball. And that's how you end up going 2 for 8. She really shouldn't be defending out on the perimeter against players who are clearly quicker. That's just not putting her in a position to succeed. And now, to wrap it up, there it is. At least she finished with a basket, but still, just 2 for 8 from the field again. And here's the thing. These misses aren't like the ones you see from players like Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, or Aja Wilson. When those players miss, the shot still looks good. The form is clean, the footwork is sharp, it just doesn't drop, and that happens. Even the best have off nights. With Angel, though, it's different. Her misses don't look controlled or confident. The mechanics seem off. The form's not there, and it just doesn't look natural. This isn't just about bad luck or a shooting slump. This is a deeper issue. It's mechanical. It's foundational. Now, to be fair, and I really do want to be fair, there are some positives, too. Take this moment. That's a great pass from Angel. You're starting to see more of that from her. Her playmaking is improving. Honestly, I probably should have let that whole play finish, but that was a solid kick-out pass. One thing she struggled with in the past was recognizing open shooters after grabbing a rebound. She used to keep her head down and go straight, back up. Now, you're seeing her look around more and find teammates. That's real progress. What we're seeing now is a shift in how Angel Reese is being used. The team is trying to play to her strengths while working around her weaknesses. If she's spending less time in the paint, you might see more ball movement and assists, but it also means she won't be as dominant on the offensive glass. Her rebounding numbers may dip, but overall, it could actually be a good move for the team. With the tools Angel brings to the table, the coaching staff may be reshaping her into a different kind of player, and that could end up helping the Chicago Sky. Now, shooting 2 for 8, especially when most of those are close-range attempts, isn't a great stat. That's tough to look past. But if the coaching staff can reduce the number of low-percentage shots and help her become just enough of a threat from the outside, it could really open up her game. Driving from the perimeter to create her own shot, that's not something she can rely on right now. But having Camila Cardoso as the main inside presence makes a lot of sense. That role fits her well. So to be fair to Angel, she's still growing. And if she can settle into a role where she gives you, say, 8 points, 8 and 9 rebounds, and 4 or 5 assists a night, it may not look as flashy as her college numbers, but she could actually be a more effective player and help the Sky win more games. That's the big takeaway here. It's not just about missed shots. There were some real positives out there too. If you found this breakdown helpful, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.
Teammates is that they say that you can add about anything to your bag and that it can continue to develop throughout the season. Just in that last preseason game, we saw higher assists numbers that we didn't see last season. What are things about the actual passing game that you have that you want to continue to grow and develop this season?
I don't think it's about growing and developing. It's showing you things that you guys may have seen. I was the number 1 weight coming out of high school. When I went into college, I had to transition to be a post player. I've always been a player for the team. Every team I've been a part of, I've been a player for the team. And I'm going to be when I was a player for the team and do what I needed to do when I was at the team. I was a team player that did what the team needed and got a championship that people can see. Coming here, obviously Snoop was out last game. Coaches decided I need you to play point guard sometimes. I'm willing to do whatever it is for the team. I don't do it for you guys and what you guys can see. It's for what my team needs. And I think that's something I'm going to be into. I don't really care about. I'm sorry, excuse me, but nothing that I have to say or think. I'm doing whatever I need for the team. That's always my prioritization. I want to win.